Mic check. Mic. Third video in a row in this shirt. I recorded these back to back to back. Plus, I don't care what people think about me. Let's go. I want to talk about leadership and how I don't believe it's what people say it is. Hop into it. Today's alpha male culture is super toxic. I don't need to disrespect a man or another woman in order for me to be like, oh, I'm big, tough, rah, rah, rah. I don't feel that's necessary whatsoever. That's not what leaders do. I believe the leader makes sure that not a single person gets left behind, and you may have to carry somebody sometimes. Let's jump into that. I mentor traders, and I mentor traders mainly because I didn't have the direct guidance that I wish I had. I did everything by myself in the corner of my living room before I built this little office. Shout out to my brother-in-law for building this office because he did it. I painted and put my computer and stuff in here. Anywho, I don't believe that leadership is calling you names. It's calling people out. I agree. I get that part. But I think it's how you do it. I'm going to talk about two controversial leaders who helped actually shape me. Michael Jordan, I'm from Chicago. Kobe Bryant, I'm a Kobe Laker fan. Not the new Lakers. They get on my freaking nerves. Mentoring traders, what I've found is some people get stuck. Some people get stuck. And as a leader, it is my job to make sure you don't feel left behind. And sometimes that means you have to put the group on your back and lead the charge. This is why I do the Building Traders Project, and I give them market previews at least 3 times a week, simply because if you're struggling, I'm going to give you a tool to help you make money, and it is your job to learn from it. I'm not going to leave you behind. Let's talk about Kobe, because as much as I love Mike, Kobe is my GOAT because he was more personable. Kobe could have been seen as kind of an asshole. The way he talked to teammates, the way he pushed his teammates forward. But when you look at it, he maybe a little bit of trauma here and there. But most of his teammates say that was the necessary push they needed to help win that title. And if you look at a lot of Kobe's teammates that won championships, when they left the Lakers, they got paid. Sometimes you need those uncomfortable truths about who you are in order for you to move forward. And there were nights where Kobe had to put the team on his back because some people, again, they were operating substandard. And not everyone can operate at high standard all the time. I don't think I can, but I try. That's the point. The effort is there to get there. Kobe elevated Pau Gasol to the point to where this guy's number is retired in the stands next to him. If that doesn't fire you up, my God, you're not alive. But that's the point here. Kobe wasn't the only one bettering himself. He made his teammates better. He tried to make Shaq better, and Shaq wasn't ready to receive the message. This is why Kobe has more rings than Shaq from a sports perspective. Now, Michael Jordan. I'm a Chicago kid. I love my city. Mike was similar. I think Mike may have been more ruthless. If you watch the Last Dance documentary, you've seen how he talked to Scott Burrell. You've seen how he beat the living crap out of Tony Kukoc in the Olympics. But it got them ready. It brought a champion out in them. And again, when Tony Kukoc left the Bulls and went to the Milwaukee Bucks, he got paid. Scottie Pippen got paid when he went to Houston. This is what leaders do. They make you better. And as a mentor, I'm thinking of one specific person right now who has built trading strategies in my group, but he still struggles. I don't think he sees his greatness. So now it's my turn to help you. It is my turn to give back to you because you need to see what you can do. And if that involves me going out of my way to help, I'm going to do it because the leader does not let people get left behind. You have to speak up. I'm in the position where I don't have to talk to people like Kobe or Mike because I'm just a trader. So my leadership style is, again, showing you how to break down the market and then helping you push forward in your own way. That's the beauty of my style of leadership. But even as a man, you are the leader of your family. If you have children, lead them. Sometimes it takes uncomfortable truths for your children. I tell my children uncomfortable truths all the time, and it may get on their nerves. You know why I did it? My dad did it to me, for me. My dad had the hard conversations, and it shaped me to be who I am. This is what leadership is about. I didn't get it at the time. I'm like, oh, Dad, you're so awkward. I would never tell him that, but if he ever stumbles upon my YouTube, because I haven't shared it with him, he'd probably see it. But I believe that the leader is there to bring out the best in you. And when you're down, the leader is there to push you. Whenever my kids are down, do a little thing for them to pick their spirits up. And then we get right back to it. We are martial artists. Sometimes they have a bad tournament, they have a bad sparring session. It's okay. I'm going to tell you where you need to get better, but you are not a bad fighter. You just had a bad moment. A leader does not need to belittle you. And I'm talking to a specific person now on this one because it kind of just got me going. You are a crappy leader. You talk shit to kids. You won't talk to a man in his face. You're a crappy leader. Now that that's done, you don't have to tear down to build up by any means. You can politely point out something that needs to be improved and then help the person improve. But again, if I have to grab your hand and lead the way, I will grab your hand and lead the way. You don't need these alpha male influencers telling you you're a piece of crap. Buy my program. It will bring out the best in you. There's even that program where he makes the guys do push-ups in the mud and he pushes their face in it. I'll beat that dude's ass if you tried that with me. But again, you don't need that. You need someone to hold you accountable, but you also need someone that's going to push you forward when you're down. Be a light. Don't be someone who turns the light switch off for people. Ignite them. Before I get out of here, the wolf that leads the pack is not the alpha male. The alpha male is the wolf that's at the back of the pack, making sure no one gets left behind. Think about that for a sec. All right, guys. In the next video, I may or may not have a different shirt on. Who knows? All right, guys. Cheers. Oh, like it, share it, comment. Appreciate you. Peace.